now. So today is it's a hare scramble race with no motocross track like last time. Today is just a field, a forest, and probably a 5-10 kilometer track. I helped out lay out a little bit of it last week, and somebody else finished it off yesterday and the day before yesterday. So it's going to be, you have a lot of different classes you can sign up for, and I stupidly signed up for the 6-hour class, which is time-wise is not a problem, but I think racing around on a hare scramble track where you get to know it and you start going faster and faster is going to get really hard and really boring, to be honest. So first I gotta head back to my dad's place and see if I can find my chest mount for my GoPro. I think I forgot it. I used it for another purpose yesterday while testing and training the AJP 650 Portuguese bike. It's really fun, really good stuff. It's going to be probably good weather later on today. I have plenty of gas, I don't need more of that. Hey, I just saw something that, if you're not Danish, you've probably never seen this before. This is something that we do in Denmark, apparently. When you turn 30 and you're not married yet, your friends give you this big ass, super annoying statue of shit, and it's usually very sexual. So this is, it says honk 30 years. So here you have just a bunch of barrels and whatever the fuck that is. A couple of dogs and a man and an orange stick. So yeah, that's Denmark for you right there. Culture, my friends. Danish culture, pissing each other off. There's a black cat on the road. Oh, here comes the competition. Enduro Denmark. More tape. My food. Hej Peter! Godt du min mom det. Tak for det, Emil. I nearly forgot something that I know I'm gonna be needing, which is this tape for my hand. I had a really big blister 2 weeks ago and it came off 1 week ago. So I'm gonna make something out of this. No idea if this works. If it doesn't, at least I tried something. Son, we'll see if that does anything. I realized today, by the way, on the opening lap that I should have changed my grips. They are not very comfortable. There you go. That's pretty uncomfortable. I put it on pretty shit. Extra resistance whenever you try to squeeze your hands. I don't think that's a good idea to do. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty bad. That's probably better. And then around here, that's still too tight. It can't be that tight. It's going to do me worse than a couple of blisters. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna just rip it off after on my first pit stop. All right, good. Here's a pit banana. Pit nuts. That's funny. It's pit nuts. What else did she write? For the pit. That's funny. She really got creative. Oh, these are the ones I'll be going for. The snack bars. Hygge for katten der. Du så ikke glæder dig til at møde mig, Anders? Ja. Kør for helvede, Anders. Bare kør! Jeg kørte lidt på omgang, der var lige en stor begge to nu. Der. probably 20 minutes left and I'm out. Luckily, just 100 meters before the pits, it started cutting out, and now it's not cutting out anymore. It's just accelerating crazy whenever I turn it on. So I think, yeah, not really worth it to go back out on the track for the last 20 minutes. One lap is 13. So it was a rough day, tough day. I wanted to have a bit of fun in the beginning, so I let everybody else go. And it turned out that one of the guys I wanted to pass, I passed him on a downhill where the trail wasn't really cut too much, and I hit a tree stump. So I flew straight over the handlebars and knocked my friend out, and he has back issues, so I felt super sorry for him. It was a bad move early on in the race, but I didn't expect it to be a hidden tree stump right there where I picked my line to pass him, so really sorry for that. And the race went decent. I had clutch issues. There was so much open field, and every time I needed to go fast, just nothing happened. So the only place I could make up a little bit of ground and pass some people was in the forest, where it's more flowy, it was more to my technical liking. That was a pain in the ass, not having any firepower on the straightaways. Although I did my on purpose really bad start, and not on purpose I had my crash in the beginning, I managed to catch up to my friend Anders, and I don't know if he was just cruising. It didn't seem like he was cruising. We're looking at each other, you know, when you're racing. He looked like he was going as fast as he could, and I was going as fast as I could. We weren't really thinking about we had to go for 6 hours, and at the end I caught up to him. Oh, my neck is killing me. I got caught up with the chase, and I forgot I needed to refill the bike, so I ran out of gas, which is just a stupid rookie mistake. But yeah, I was following Anders, and we're just having a really good race, and he has a really big tank and I have just a normal tank. So after an hour, 50 minutes or whatever it was, I ran out, but I still had a little bit of you know, gas in it, so I rode it back to the pits, refilled it, and went back on the track where I came from, and I was obviously super far behind at that stage. So I just kind of cruised to the what I was expecting to be the finish line, but here I am. I'm not gonna ride over the finish line as I was expecting. I'm gonna just push my bike over, I guess, to get, I don't know, the result, like it matters. So that's that. See you in the next race.